Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at LEGO set 76153, the Avengers Helicarrier. This set was a summer 2020 Marvel set. It retailed for $119.99 USD. It had 1,244 pieces, 7 minifigures, and 1 buildable figure. Without further ado, let's jump on in and take a look at these fantastic minifigures. To start off our minifigure selection, let's take a look at some of the minifigures that are exclusive to the summer sets. We have War Machine and Captain Marvel. Both use the newish Power Blast pieces, and they have little discs to help them stand up and stabilize them. Moving Captain Marvel away, let's take a look at War Machine first. This War Machine is exclusive to this set. He's got one of the newer style Iron Man helmets, along with some great back pieces. Let's take away his weapons so you can see a little better. There are exclusive prints on each of these little tile pieces here. And he's got a stud shooter up at the top. Show you how that works real quick. And then he makes an ingenious use of the roller skate pieces right here to use as a gun turret. His face is the War Machine face we've gotten since the October pack. It's got the heads-up display on this side. And on the back, just a normal smiling face. Let's remove the back attachment real quick so you can see the printing. Here he is with his front-facing printing, and here's the printing on the back. It's got a metallic sheen. It's very, very nice. There is no arm printing, but overall, I'd rate this minifigure an A+. It's a great exclusive minifigure and a great bonus for this set. Moving on to the Captain Marvel figure, this minifigure comes in both this set and the 4+ Avengers Tower set. What's really cool about this figure is we have a new helmet piece for Captain Marvel. Taking that off, you can see that it's actually dual molded. It's got white on the inside that whites out the eyes. I definitely want to see them use this style with the Batman minifigures. Putting that back on, there's a mohawk piece that's detachable. It connects with a little peg hole up at the top there, so you can attach it to your LEGO Friends characters if you want. Taking away the power blasts, you can see, take a look at the printing here. There is leg printing, no arm printing though. I think the torso print is very good, and it's nice to get this Captain Marvel figure in a light blue as opposed to the dark blue. You can see the back printing here. Taking off the helmet, the LEGO set does come with a hairpiece for your minifigure. Show you what that looks like up here. And she has a grim expression on this side, and spinning around, she has a smiling face on this side. Overall, a very good minifigure, one I'm very glad to get. Up next, we're going to be taking a look at our Summer 2020 Black Widow minifigure. This minifigure is non-exclusive. She also comes in the Falcon and Black Widow team-up pack and the Avengers Tower. However, this is the first Black Widow to have arm printing. It looks very, very nice. She's got a new style build for the batons, different from the accessory pack. It has a stud connecting it to the lightsaber, and then it's got a Harry Potter wand. It's a very nice way to do her batons, and I'd like to see them changing it up. Taking a look at this minifigure, you can see she has leg printing. It's the same from the Black Widow set that came out earlier this year. Her hair and her face are also the same from that LEGO set. Taking off her hair, I spin her around, you can see she's got an angry expression on the back and some very nice back printing. Overall, a good minifigure, and one I'm definitely glad to get multiple of this summer. Our next minifigure is Thor, God of Thunder. This minifigure appeared in one of the earlier 2020 LEGO sets. It was the Avengers Bike Chase, I believe, that came with Black Panther as well. This minifigure is no different. However, it's very nice to get him again if you missed him the first time. Taking away his hammer and the Power Blast piece, and shoots like that. You can see he has some very nice metallic torso printing, lifting up his cape, which is the nice spongy fabric. You can see his back printing. The cape continues down, so this minifigure must be displayed with the cape to make that printing look nice. His face is the same face we've been using since Ragnarok. You can see it's got the angry side and the happy side. His hairpiece is the same they used for the first Thor from the Avengers movie. However, they changed the color, and it looks much nicer and much more accurate to the Thor we see in the MCU. Overall, a very good minifigure, even though we already got him once before. Speaking of characters we've gotten before, this is the Iron Man minifigure that has appeared in every summer 2020 LEGO set except the Iron Man bust. He also appeared in the Iron Man mech from earlier in the year. This minifigure is very good. I love the printing. However, I'm getting a bit tired of getting him in every LEGO set. He has 2 Power Blast pieces and the jet propulsion from his legs. He's got some very nice leg printing. He's got toe printing as well. His torso printing is nice. There's no arm printing. And I like the newer style helmet. Taking that off, you can see he's got the heads-up display here and a normal smiling Tony Stark face on the other side. It's a good minifigure, but I definitely wish they changed it up every now and again. Our third to last minifigure is going to be Nick Fury. This Nick Fury minifigure also appeared in the Starjet from the Spider-Man Far From Home wave. This minifigure is very, very well printed. He's definitely better than the last time he appeared in LEGO. I especially like his legs. This leg piece has been used in Lego Harry Potter and Star Wars, and each time they just adjust the printing so it can be matched up with the torso. This torso printing is new, having only appeared in the Star Chat. His face is also very, very well designed. As you can see, the eye patch goes around and continues onto the back. It does take a break on the side here. Lego doesn't do side head printing, which is a shame. There's no arm printing, but he's got some nice ripples on the back to give the trench coat feel. And the trench coat, the printing does line up much better than I thought it would for using a piece. His only weapon is this gray gun. It's the gun that they give pretty much all S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. Overall, though, very, very nice minifigure, and I'm super glad to get this Nick Fury minifigure here instead of having to buy the Stark Jet, which was not one of my favorite sets. Nick Fury was the last of the heroes, so now let's move on to the villains. Up first, we have an AIM agent. This AIM agent is the same design that's come in all the other sets. However, his jetpack build and his gun are exclusive. Looking at his gun first, it's the same boring old stud shooter. However, they changed it up, adding a scope on the end. It looks very nice. However, it does block the shooting mechanism a tiny bit. You can still push down here, but sometimes this part falls off. Taking a look at the jetpack, spinning him around, it's an over-the-neck attachment here with 2 holes on either side. The jetpack attaches in quite nicely and it has some very good articulation. You can move it all over, though this sometimes falls off. Can't have everything, right? Those are the boosters and these are the fans. It's a smaller version of the jetpack build that came in one of the other sets, but pulling that off, you can see the minifigure's front and back printing. It's rather nice. It has a very nice metallic shine to it. You can see all the different tubing and technical bits. He's got a belt right here. His legs are plain gunmetal gray. There's no arm printing. Let's pull off his helmet. He only has one side of the head printed. This side's blank. Moving his breathing apparatus to the side. You can see he's got a printed breathing apparatus and a nice visor here. It's a very simplistic minifigure, but they're very good for army building, and I'm definitely pleased to see its inclusion in this set. Definitely the standout for this set is this MODOK buildable figure. This is the first time we've gotten MODOK since, I believe it was 2015. We got a minifigure build. It was a minifigure legs and torso with a very strange molded head. This is definitely about 100 steps up. Spinning him around, you can see that he's got his chair build with a lot of different gold pieces. He's got 2 flip missiles on the bottom, both can launch like that. This here is a sticker. This is also a sticker. This is a print though, and it's very nice to get the flesh tone piece. Lego doesn't typically do that outside of minifigures. Overall, this is a very nice build. I love the way they made his feet look like actual minifigure feet. You can see that was accomplished with this piece here. And he's got the hands that I believe premiered in Nexo Knights that attach to these Technic blocks here. I will say it's a little awkward with the half-exposed stud there, but overall, this is a fantastic buildable figure, and I love its inclusion. That sums it up for the minifigures, so let's take a look at the build of the set now. The build of this set feels very, very substantial. It's quite large, as you can see. We're going to take a look at all the different parts, starting off with the jet that goes on top. It just rests with these pieces on top right here. It doesn't anchor on, but it's quite sturdy. You can wobble it around, but it will fall off if you pick it up. You can take off the cockpit, and you can actually fit 1 minifigure in there. There's a room seat right there. There's 2 stickered pieces on either side. Minifigure can go in right there. You lay him down, the cockpit covers it. There is room for the weapons inside. However, it will be a tight fit. There's a repeating stud shooter on the top. Show you how that works here. Ooh, none of those are coming back. All right, let's move this to the side. There's another cannon build on the top. This is detachable. The piece is new for the summer of 2020. Show you how that works. It goes very far, and it's a very powerful blast. Spinning the Helicarrier around, there's a containment cell in the back here. It's the perfect size to fit MODOK, even with his stud shooters. You can put him in right there and close it up. It goes around right there. And it's very sturdy. If you shake it around, he won't come out. Moving him out of the way. You can see some of the gears for the play feature. On the bottom of this Helicarrier, there's a wheel. When you turn that, all of these propellers move at once. They're all connected via Technic pins and joints. You can see on the inside, the coloring. That's something I don't really like about this set. You can see all of that color on the inside. Spinning it around to the front here, this whole section lifts up, and there's room for 3 minifigures in there. Right now I have Nick Fury, but there's 2 other chairs with a small table. Looking at the side, there are gun turrets. These spin around. These look like they've been taking inspiration from the Captain America the Winter Soldier helicarriers. Over here, there's little wings you can move up and down. And there's a little cone gun piece at the front. You can see there's a sticker right here. You can't really see it. It's a very nice addition for play. Spinning the Helicarrier around, there's some details right here. It's a very sturdy build. You can pick it up from here and swing it around quite nicely. And all of these move like this. You can rotate them any which way. And then I'll show you the rolling feature real quick. When you spin that wheel, these all move. You can slide it back and forth. It's very smooth and works very well. Up here, there's a printed satellite dish piece. This can be moved all around. It's kind of fragile, so you want to be a little careful with that. That's about it for the build of the set. Let's go on to the final verdict. Overall, I think this LEGO set is a fantastic addition to the LEGO Marvel Superheroes line. All 8 minifigures are fantastic, even though a couple of them are repeats. I think each one brings something special to the set. The build itself is very aesthetically pleasing, and it's also got a great play feature that works without fail every time. I also love how you can fit everything on one build. It's great for display and it's great for play. The price per piece ratio for this set is very, very good, coming in about 9 cents per each piece. Overall, I would definitely recommend this to any LEGO Marvel fan. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. I'll see you in the next video. Have a fantastic day.